Hi, I'm Janette Rembach, and I am a hooligan cougar, and we'll tell you about that later. It's showtime.
Can you sing me a song of a lass that was gone? Do you identify as a Sassenach? Are you always on the lookout for the Stones?
If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are probably a fan of Outlander, just like our next guest. So much so, in fact, that she's part of a group made up of senior citizens on Delmarva who are calling themselves hooligan cougars. We're going to let Janette Rembach of Ocean Pines explain. You know, Janette, thank you so much for being on this show.
Oh, listen, it's a pleasure. I'm so glad to be here.
We talked about this on Friday because we saw you actually put out a press release, and I was so excited because I am an Outlander fan. But you guys concentrate a little bit more on the show's lead actor. His name's Sam Heughan. What is it about Sam? I mean, beyond the obvious.
Well, I don't know if I could say this on the air, but I'm 77. I think I've earned the right to. He has got the best ass in the world. You know, that started it off, but the story is just so good. It's the most wonderful love story. Don't you agree?
It is.
Okay, that's nice. It's a great story, a wonderful author. That is not at all what the hooligan cougars are about.
Well, no, but we're a little bit more.
Okay. See, now we're getting to the good stuff.
Okay, no, but, okay, Sam has received, I think, about 3 doctorates for his acting, you know, experience, but also for his charities. He is just really, really involved in so many charities.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And one of the activities that we'd like to do, or that we are intending to do, would be to support him in any way that we can to raise funds. So, you know, that's like the more serious part.
Okay.
The other part is, it is just, once you get to talk about him and about the show, you just can't stop. It is just so uplifting. It gives you just such an energy boost. You know, and the books go into a lot more detail than the series, but it's okay to, you know, to read them both. And friends of mine said, "You read it again?" I said, "Oh, maybe for the 4th time." And you always pick up something new, and I'm sure Lisa agrees with me. You know, even when you watch the shows, even if you watch them on demand, many times after they've been aired,
so,
you know, and right now it's what's called Droughtlander.
Droughtlander.
Yes, they're in the process of filming season 7, okay? And so we're not going to see season 7 until the beginning of January. I know.
So you got nothing?
It's a Droughtlander.
It's Droughtlander.
It's a Droughtlander. So you said something off camera before we got started. I think you said you were willing to bestow a title.
Absolutely. Okay, we figured that, or I figured, that in order to be a cougar, you have to be at least 20 years older than Sam.
Okay.
He's 42,
yeah.
So our age is 62
okay.
to be a cougar.
Okay.
However, we will take junior cougars who are below that age, and Lisa has just been made an honorary junior cougar.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I can't wait to tell my husband, who also is a huge fan, and I'll tell you why he's a huge fan. It's because there's real history within Scottish history and American history within the story.
Absolutely. And the Scottish tourism has gone up, I think, 72% since the show has been on.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Oh, Jimmy, you're missing out on so much.
Well, let me ask you this. So do you actually have like official meetings?
Well, this is our first one, July 29th at the Ocean Pines Library at 2 o'clock. So, and then we have the room booked for in August and in September.
Okay.
So we're just going to take it from there.
So what do you have to do to qualify to attend a meeting?
Just to be...
Just show up?
Yes.
Okay.
And to be in love with Sam.
You're not saying anything.
I'm this is great. This is great. I just think it's great because, I mean, Jimmy and the rest of the crew have been hearing me talk about Outlander for years and how much I love the series. And when I saw that you had this.
It has been a phenomenal response worldwide. I mean, you know, in foreign countries, they have it dubbed in the foreign languages and stuff. It's just, it's beyond belief.
Well, I hope you get a lot of response, and I hope to make it to a meeting.
Oh, right, that would be great, Lisa.
Maybe I'll bring some Sassenach scotch.
And I don't know that he has a group that are strictly seniors. So one of the hopes is that he'll get wind of us and we'll all meet him.
Well, surely he would.
Yeah, because you want to pinch
From your lips to God's ears, Jimmy.
Janette Rembach of Ocean Pines, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Such a delight to meet you this afternoon.
Same here. Thank you so very much.